What up, people? How you guys doing? Let's start the stream, man. We gotta tweet out nice and quick. Only 5 minutes late. It's not even that big a deal, right? Give me 2 seconds here. Okay. Hold up. Getting the tweet. Dearest at Marvel Champions. I don't know what to say today. Did you know that I can run the mile in under 35 minutes? Yes, I am now live. Tweet. Horrible tweet, but that's okay. They're mostly bad. So, how you guys doing? Well, let me check something because I want to get the cutoff squared away as well. Okay. Looks like Diablo went for about 1.85. Okay. So significantly lower than I was thinking. Kind of, at least. Looks like the 4-star went for roughly 5.7. Let's make some adjustments. Well, we'll leave the 4-star at 6. The 4-star miles, that is. 4-star Diablo put at 1.9. And 5-star miles, I don't know. It seems like he went for about 24. So we'll just put 24 again. Maybe people are picking him up for the objectives or something. I don't know. He's kind of decent synergies, I suppose. So maybe that's the reason. But anyway, what's up, people? Ooh, I gotta adjust one last thing here. And did I ever? I never did I? Oh no, I did. Wait, did I? No, I did. Okay. Alright, you know, let me just close that. Sorry. Still getting a little set up here. Alright. There we go. Now I'm good. Okay. Who was the first one here? Frost was the first one here, followed by Donut Cop, Sean. Oh my goodness. I think you told me it was Hayden. Yes, Hayden. For sure. If not, then man, I just can't get it. But I'm pretty sure that's what you told me. Anyway, let me scroll this down. We got all the Sapiens, Jay, Star, Nuggles, Pixie Bell. What up, everybody? What up? Got Jimmy D. Rock in here. What up, Brad Guy? What up, Jay Divine? Your mind is readjusted from earlier and ready for some arena grinding. Yeah, sadly. Wait. You hit me with the ... dots? No. Don't tell me I got it wrong again. Unbelievable. There's no way. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I hope you're not messing with me. Good God. BG, you absolute goldfish. Oh my God. Try again. I remember you said done. I guess Haddon. Ah, son of a. Alright, anyway. Sorry, man. It really is not that difficult. But yet for me it is. So, anyway, what's up, people? Let me see if I can move an AQ. Yep. Damn it. How did I do that? What's up, Enzo? Good morning, BG. You look well rested after your Act 6.2 marathons. Thanks, man. I really want to go back in there and do more now that I kind of have a better understanding of how to take down that Mordo. I just needed to attack into his block. That's all I needed to do, and I would have been fine. But I wasn't doing that. Brian! What's up, Demiok? I needs your help, friendo. I want to build something grand in Minecraft, but I don't know what. Guide me. Grant unto me the ultimate guidance only you can give. It's a big responsibility here, Demyak. Can you please make the biggest hot dog? Don't make a hot dog. I don't know. I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make. What's tickling your fancy, man? Black Seraphim said it over a couple of bucks saying, Father? Father. Are you telling me that you're my father at this point? I don't think that's what you're telling me, but, you know, at this point, maybe you are. I don't really know. There's that whole, you know, anonymous internet person thing. So maybe you're my dad. Did you ever think about that, Dad? Thank you very much for the $2, Black Seraphim. Slap. I appreciate it, man. Wait, what? Insider ones from San Diego Comic-Con? 50K ones? What? There have been a fair amount of people who are giving... Oh, in the Reddit thread. Oh, okay. Lazy. BG just hit 650K rating tonight. Dotacop. Nice, man. I would legit build a giant hot dog if you asked. Well, not asking, so... I don't know, dude. I don't know what to make. I mean, a giant hot dog... Well, can you make a hot dog island? Like a real hot dog island. Where there's water around it, but the island is the hot dog, but then there's also like a palm tree. Is that possible? ABG the Bald, first of his name, protector of the MCOC realm. What's up, Glory, man? Alright, let me do this fight real quick, and hopefully don't screw it up. Because I don't even get to fight this guy all that much anymore. So it'd be real embarrassing if I failed. But then again, it is day 5. This dude is stacked. He's got a lot of health. Meaning his HP. It's quite high. Oh my god, unbelievable. Dude, I thought I nailed that parry, and I apparently didn't nail that parry. And then because of that, took my finger off a block. Tell me I'm not the only one that does that. Anyone else ever? What's up, Dap? Don't care, this guy's giving you a hard time? What? No one's giving Dap a hard time. They are left to answer to me. And Dap. And everyone. Too many spores, too many spores. It hurts. Guys, this is not looking great to get this kill here. I've had better looking kills, and this is not one of them. Oh boy. Well, at least let's try to take him down to like 30% if I can. That'd be nice. My dad is my dad sending over $2. Thanks, man. I'll have to check that message in just a sec, though. And a little bit of hot water with this Omega Man here. Oh, too many spores, too many spores. It hurts. Oh my god, get the spores off of me. Oh. Seriously, why do spores hurt so much? I don't have much left in the tank. It's healing a lot. Come on, big furies, no whammies. 2 furies, that's it. Don't have much left. But should I rank 5 Quake, Mephisto, or Saber all duped? I don't recommend Mephisto. He's cool and all, but not too many people really use him. Oh, the spores. Okay, we're fine. Quake is the obvious answer out of the champions you questioned there, but sometimes the obvious answer is not always the answer. You know what I mean? I think I'm dead. 42% health. I'm not even going to try to bait out a special after this. There's very little time left in the clock. We're going for it. Oh, I tried. All right, 34% health. Well, it's best I could do. But okay, yeah, Quake is the obvious answer. But if you don't like Quake style, then both Mephisto and Saber, they're okay. Just kind of less commonly used champions. And if I were in your shoes, I would either go with Quake, or maybe I would just wait for someone else. If you don't like Quake style, because I'm not really a big fan of Quake style. But thank you very much for the 2. If you like Quake style, then PG is Symbiotic Supreme, a good counter to Mysterio. I'm not even sure. I don't know. Gee, would you start a Minecraft series? I've never played. So nah. Sup, Roboto? ABG just opened a Grandmaster Crystal and got 5-star Thor Rags. Took him to rank 2, but god damn it, I don't have a gem. Come up with a skill or generic. Should I throw it on him, or Angela, or Spider-Gwen? Thor Ragnarok is not a good champion. He's a bad champion. He's a very bad champion. The only reason anyone ranks up Thor Ragnarok, the reason why 99% of people rank up Thor Ragnarok, because there are some individuals that like him, but the reason that 99% of people rank him up is because of his high prestige. And that's it. So I'd recommend not awakening him unless prestige was your #1 concern. I could try. There's a flesh block. Should I use that for meat? I don't know. That might be gross. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't really want to build a hot dog. Wow, dude, you said you'd build me a hot dog. All right, fine. That's cool. Don't do it then. I'm just kidding. Really, don't build a hot dog. I can't even put it on stream. Alan said it over $2. Saying I got 5-star Medusa today. Dude, Alan, congrats. That is a sick... Oh, we have to add that to the second line. That is a sick pull, though, man. 5-star Medusa, still one of my favorites. Got her in war right now. Check this out. She's in there. Used her and everything. And I'm going to be using her to take down this this Sentinel guy right up here. She's pretty good at it. Not on stream, though, because, yeah, I'm not cleared, and I'm not going to be cleared till the morning. So, but, dude, congrats. Thank you very much for the 2 as well. She's purty. Yay, I'm in the 1%. Oh, Swaggy Spoadster. You're totally in that 1% if you actually like Fraggle Rock. Gabe sending over 2 as well, saying, so I've been playing MCOC. I'm kind of liking it back. Dude, it's good, right? You said you hadn't played for... since, 12.0 or something like that? I think it's really good in its current state. But, like I always say, judge for yourself, you know? You play it, you like it, cool. You play it, you don't like it, well, it's cool. There's plenty of other games out there, too. But, dude, thank you very much. And Alan sent it over another 2 as well, saying, now I have Domino, Medusa, Iceman, Stark, etc. I have quite a few God-tier champs now, to be honest. The luck is unreal. Dude, it sounds like it, man. It sounds like you're on a pretty good streak. Don't get too used to it, because as soon as you get used to having all the champions, your luck will change. And I hope it doesn't change. But that's like MCOC law. So, enjoy it. Ride the wave now. And like I said, I hope it doesn't ever change. But man, sometimes you just go on those streaks where you start questioning everything. But Alan, thank you very much for the now $4. Congrats on the good fortune. So any other building ideas, Brian? Can you build a Godzilla? Actual size? Or maybe just a city that Godzilla would walk through and then you could pretend that you're Godzilla? Alright, let's... I think I have to dump some quest energy. Let's do that first. Actually, you know what? My 6 stars, they should be back. I need to run my 6 stars. Forget the energy. Gabe sent over another 2 as well, saying, bro, WTF, I didn't know Spider-Gwen got a new special 1. Dude, she got more than a new special 1. She's like, she got a total overhaul. But yeah, she no longer has that, the spinning flips, deals no damage special 1. She got buffed at the same time as She-Hulk, which wasn't too long ago. And believe it or not, She-Hulk is turning out to be much more useful than Spider-Gwen, even though they're both pretty cool now. But thank you for the now 4. Ryan, your hair is looking especially shiny today. Oh, Royal. You know, just the right thing to say to me. What's up, man? I should not have thrown this special 1. That's not really going to do anything, is it? No, it did not. Hey, BG, what about the Cole Obsidian nerf? Well, there was no Cole Obsidian nerf. He was bugged, and then they fixed the bug. Well, I mean, did they fix the bug? I don't even have a Cole to know if it's fixed or not yet. Or if they're still working on it. OBG, I just shared your live stream link to my Lions chat saying you're awesome. Well, thanks, Bloodstained Man. Appreciate that, man. Who should I take to rank 4 next for 6.1? Spidey Gwen, Duped, or Doc Ock? I would personally choose Spider-Gwen between the 2. But, to be totally honest, I don't know a lot about Doc Ock. And Legacy used Doc Ock for one fight in 6.2. That's making me question everything about the champion. Like, maybe he's actually better than I'm giving him credit for. That said, I would still personally go with Spider-Gwen. Well, actually, before you do that rank up, though, here's something to consider. I don't know if you've done the variants yet, but Spider-Gwen is a 2015 Science Champion, so it's possible that you may be able to rank her up from completing the variants. Also, although I think Spider-Gwen's cool, I haven't actually used her anywhere like meaningful myself. So I wonder, like, is she going to be used over your other champions that you already have ranked up? I don't know. Check the Twitter. I know you can't show on stream. Okay, let me see what we got. Seeing some good champs here. Speaking of Spider-Gwen, there's one on your roster. Yeah, man. Are you able to awaken that Medusa at all, by the way? Not that you have to, but her awaken ability is quite nice. But nice, dude. Yeah, your roster's coming along great. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So out of the 18 5 stars, yeah, you've pulled a bunch of really good ones, dude. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you're off to an amazing start to the 5-star collection there. Gabe sending over another $5, dude. Thank you. Saying, so having an alliance is like a job, but I don't have the time for that. And anyway, I can get my account nice and thick without an alliance. I mean, not. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Not really. Sort of, but not really. There's still plenty of ways that you can progress in this game without an alliance, but it's gonna be much slower. There's a lot of solo content these days, a lot more than there was in the past, I would say, to try to you know, conquer and get some sweet rewards from that. The tier 4 class catalysts are much more available, and then there's like the back issue quests once you get to the point where you're ready to take on those. But it makes it so much more difficult. So is it possible? Yeah, but is it realistic? Not super realistic. What you can do, though, some people have done this before, and it seems like their progression is still pretty good. Is well, a couple of things. One, you can join a more relaxed alliance that has like Alliance War optional and run like some easier AQ. And maps 1 through 4, they're free. They're no donation costs, so you're not gonna have to like grind arena to make the donations or anything like that. And map 4 actually has some pretty good rewards to it. So you can do something like that, or you can choose to join an alliance for a set amount of time and then leave after like a couple months or something like that, and you know, it'll help your progression. But the alliance-based rewards, they're pretty damn good. So it's tough without an alliance. But dude, thank you very much for the now 9. What's up, B-Manny? You look less defeated this evening. Fun runs earlier. Dude, I want to get back in there, B-Manny. I feel like I learned... I didn't have to learn much. There was only like one thing that I really learned, which was the better way to fight that Mordo. Also learned a little bit about Namor, I guess, but mostly how to fight that that Mordo. And I'm ready to go back in. It's just I also got to do arena, so must be patient. No, come oh dude, am I gonna die to this guy really? Yep, that's yep. Okay. Burnsides equals word? Burnsides? Like sideburns? Burnsides. Did you make this up? It has to be related to sideburns somehow. I refuse to believe anything else. Burnsides. I think there's sideburns for your lower region. And that's my guess. As family friendly as a way as I could put it. Yep. That's it. So Brian, explain this tournament thing to me. I've seen names floating around and know you were flying out or something, but that's it. Well, it's called the Summoner Fight Fest tournament or something. I don't know the name of it. And yeah, they're oh wait, Burnsides, noun. A moustache in combination with whiskers on the cheeks, but no beard on the chin. My brother is laughing right into my ear. Oh, good. I was close then, because it did have to do with hair, so partial credit. So the tournament, though, yeah, it's called like the Marvel Contest of Tournaments, and it's in New York. People are flying out there for it. Marvel's covering like the flights, but they're otherwise they ain't paying me to host, which they should, man, because I mean it's a lot of time. You know what I mean? I could use the money. They could just do it. I'm pretty sure they made enough off of Endgame. Like we saw the news reports. You know, don't tell me they don't have like a couple bucks. But it's in New York and it lasts for 9 weeks, and then the finals is at New York City Comic-Con. Raymond Aguilar, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Thank you very much for the buck. Saying, hey BG, quick question. I had 33 streak in arena, and I was going up against teams less. Wait, hold on. 33 streak in arena was going up against teams less than me. All of a sudden, there's a threat 4x more than mine. Do you know why that is and how to avoid it? Yes, I know what that is. So you are on the infinite streak. If you're beyond 20 wins, then you're officially on the infinite streak, where the matches don't get more difficult. In fact, it's like you say, for the most part, the teams are kind of weaker than you or of similar difficulty. But the way to stay on the infinite streak is to be very careful. I'm dead again, aren't I? God. Why does L2 hit so hard when he's AI controlled? Like my L2 has never hit that hard. with Green Goblin. Like, he just killed me. Just with the L2. There's no way. Anyway. To avoid getting what is known as the deathmatch, which is what you got, you have to put in a certain rating, certain rank of champion. And if you don't meet the like the minimum required thing, which is it's not nothing that like Kabam puts out there officially. It's just something that we've kind of tested or played around with, that we kind of have an understanding of what's safe and what's not. If you don't throw in a team like that, then you are going to get a death match, and the opponents will be much more difficult, and it's very hard to win those matches. So it depends on which arena that you're in. Every arena, because they have different star-rated champions, they all have different kind of minimum safe teams, is what people call them. And yeah, you must not have been using a safe team. Thank you very much for the buck. If I knew which arena that you're in, I'd try to share some more info, but it really does depend on the arena. Shark hitting that member button. Shark. Well, BG, it's time, dude. Shark, thank you so much, man. You have a banana, and guess what else you have? Lola! I'm not even going to bother using the other emojis. There's a Lola one, just for you. Shark, thank you, man. Green Goblin, your nemesis, is a 565 6-star, just saying. Yeah, is it really, though? I don't even know. I don't even believe the game when they say 565 6-star. Like, wouldn't it be higher? Wouldn't it be higher rated? I don't know. Ooh, he threw in one pineapple face. Okay. Johnny can't read everybody's messages. That's true. I'm sorry if I'm missing your messages, but there's like 300 people in here. I try my best. You have found for the infinite streak, if you have your team PI equal roughly 12,000 or higher, you're good. Yeah, I don't like to go by the PI just because it varies based on your masteries and stuff. And if you're using like suicide masteries, a team that might meet those requirements might not be safe. I think it goes by the champion's base PI, the prestige, but that's not something we can really see too easily. Ryan Grant, should I take 4-star Star-Lord to rank 5, level 50, or Hyperion? They're both good. They're both great. Star-Lord has to be awakened. If he's not awakened, then don't even consider him. I personally found Hyperion to be more useful between the two. But it's personal preference. They're both fantastic champions. And you may find Star-Lord to be better. You may find Hyperion to be better. It kind of depends on the situation, as a matter of fact. But I ended up using Hyperion more. BG, I can imagine that you never thought in a million years that a mobile game would take you to such heights. Traveling, hosting, etc. And a great community of people. It's awesome. Yeah, there's no chance that I ever thought I'd be doing that, man. Not for this game. Like, I mean, not for any game, but like there are some games where, you know, there's like an esports scene to them and stuff like that. This game doesn't have that. You know, I didn't expect them to be like, hey, you want to go to the Marvel headquarters in New York City and host this tournament? Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess. I'm just here for Lola, to be honest. It's okay. Also, Spooky update, please. There's not a whole lot to say about Spooky. Laura went and visited her not too long ago, and yeah, Spooky's having a great life. She loves her new home. Very happy there. I mean, it seems at least, right? It's a cat, so it's not like the cat can exactly just like sit down and have a cup of coffee with Laura and be like, "Hey, I really like it here." We're guessing, but she seems happy. Ryan, when'd you change your camera? 5, 6 days ago, something like that. About a week ago. Pretty recent. Gabe sending over another $2, and would you like if MCOC had a real-time 1v1 match or matches? I don't think I would. So there's an arcade game that I haven't played yet. It's an MCOC arcade game. It came out not too long ago, but it's been out for a little while now. And it's at Dave & Buster's. It's a Dave & Buster's exclusive. Jeez, can't say the word. And I'm going to try it at some point, just for fun. But I don't think it's something that you can do for a long period of time. Because if you think about like how you fight in this game, you're kind of reacting to your opponent. The AI, you know, while sometimes they can be smart and annoying and stuff, for the most part, they're real dumb. Like, they just try to dash at you all day, knowing full well that we have parry, and we could just parry stun them. And then they run into the same thing every single time. Dummies, really, you know? But imagine if it was like one-on-one, you'd be waiting for the other person to make a move. And then no one would make a move. And then somebody would play as Quake, because you could just stand there. And then both people would play as Quake, because then both people could just stand there. And then, yeah, it would just, I don't know, it wouldn't be... I don't think it'd be something you could do for a long period of time. But I do want to do it, and I will play that game eventually at some point, just for a little bit of fun. Has cards for it? Oh, yeah. There'd be a timer in the arcade game? Okay. Right, you're the best Contest of Champions YouTuber. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. There's quite a few really good content creators, though. You might want to check them out, because some of them, they're better than me. Who's better, 4-star if my Gambit rank is 220 and has 1719 PI? My Omega Red is 220, has 1689. Please answer. Well, at rank 2? It's hard to say. If you are an experienced player of Marvel Contest of Champions, any experienced player would pretty much tell you that Omega Red is the better of the two champions. But he has a little bit of a unique play style. It's not totally different from how you play most champions, but it's a little bit different. And if you can't, I don't know how comfortable you are with like parrying and landing heavy attacks to chain his degen and stuff like that. It might be a little bit too much to kind of figure out with which is some rank 2s and stuff. Which I hope this isn't sounding insulting, because I feel like it's sounding insulting. But all that said, Omega Red is the better champion, but you may find some better luck with that Gambit. Why did you say stream complete? Is the stream still alive? What the hell? RIP? Is the stream still going? Let me refresh this page. Robato's throwing the pineapples, which is a good sign. What the heck? Stream's still going. It's good. What the hell just happened? I refreshed it, and now the stream is showing again. But on YouTube, there's a little timer that tells you how long you've been streaming for, and the timer stopped, and it said stream complete, and it'll be available in like 24 hours. Like, what the hell was that? That was bizarre. Nothing's wrong on OBS, and it's weird. What's up, lags? Dungeon like 10-20 minutes? Sure, man. Let's do it. That was bizarre. Did you like Endgame? Yes. If by Endgame you mean this story quest, was Act 3 actually is Endgame. Yeah, I liked Act 3. If you're talking about the movie, I haven't seen it. Stream off. I'm totally not trolling. Frisky Dart. I believe you. Jay. BJ, I know you aren't into the data mine thing, but it's being said it'll be a new daily gold quest starting next month. If it were to come into fruition, what would be your thoughts? A daily gold quest? I'd have to know more about it. I do like that there's more ways to, like, I've for the longest time I've wanted Kabam to add more ways to get gold. So depending on how they implement it, I'd be happy. I don't think I'd participate in it if it was like similar to the the Catalyst stuff, like the Catalyst daily. I don't think I'd participate in it. I think I'd rather just play the arena to get my gold. But for other people, I've wanted a long time. Like, I made a video a long time ago. It's funny, man, because I still get comments of like, "Huh, you said there was no gold problem all this time." Meanwhile, I made a video that was like fully scripted and everything to say, "Hey, I would like Kabam to add more ways to get gold," and that came out over a year ago, before I had any issues with gold myself. But anyway. So yeah, I would have to wait and see what the quest looks like. It could be a crappy quest, it could be a good quest. We don't really know. BG, I have a big mutant problem. Who do I rank up? I have unduped Namor at rank 4, now unduped Domino, unduped Havoc. Who should be my next mutant rank up between the last two? Wait, hold on. Unduped Domino, unduped Havoc. I would probably go with Domino if you want to rank one of those up. Havoc is cool. I don't know. I like Havoc, but I'm not really a huge fan of playing him on Awakened, I guess. There is something about Havoc that's pretty unique, though. He's Incinerate immune. There's not a lot of Incinerate immune champions out there. If you find yourself needing an Incinerate immune champion, then go with him. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know, I guess I would go Domino between the two. If Havoc was Awakened, I'd probably go Havoc, just because I don't really like Domino so much. But most people love her, so I'm just kind of weird like that. BG, did you get going back in 20 minutes? Quick question, if the daily quest gives big chunks of that class ISO, would you do it? No, because I can get that from the arena too. The ISO. So, I mean, this is basically what I said in that gold video, which would be the same thing for ISO too. Like, you can get everything from the arena. So there's already an option in game, but some people really hate the arena. So I just wanted there to be something besides the arena for other players to do. Because I want people to have to like do something to get the resources. I don't really like when stuff's just given out. Like, the calendar's fine, you know, but some people want just like everything handed to them, and I think that kind of ruins the game. So yeah, it would be good if they added another way to get that stuff. Basically, to get everything that you can get in the arena, I want it available elsewhere, aside from maybe like the champions, you know. You can leave that stuff. We don't really need a way to get the champions from a daily event quest or something. How the F is Havoc Incinerate immune and Dormammu isn't? That's a good question. I don't know. Me, I despise arena with a passion. Yeah, you're not alone, man. Some people really don't like it, whereas they like questing. I get it, man. I like when games have options. Yo, BG, you are my go-to MCOC channel. Keep rocking, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Will do. Objective to fight them as a giant boss 50+ times for a 3 to 5 star. I'd participate in it, you know. You see the gold circle? The gold circle? What's the gold circle? I may have missed the gold circle. If I'm Medusa or Killmonger, both SIG 200, please help me. They're both good. It depends on what you need. They're both very different champions. Who do you like more? Is this for defense? Is this for offense? They're both good in both situations, actually. But they're very different. Who do you feel like you need? Personally, I prefer Medusa between the two. But I also don't have a high-level Killmonger to really have that experience with him. This guy's not going to do anything, is he? Suck on unblockable. Rip stream? What? No. Stream's still going on my end now. May have to refresh if the stream is no good. If YouTube effed up. Ryan, why don't people like the arena? I mean, it's, you know, it's a pretty simple game mode. There's not a whole lot to it. I'm sure people get bored. Not everyone has the time to play all the time. Nobody has the time to play all the time, but people who have time don't play arena because they don't like it. It's kind of like people in like exercising, you know? Like, I have time to exercise, I just don't because I don't like it. I mean, you know, some people really don't have the time, but you don't have to play like a ton of arena to get some good rewards too. Refresh the stream if YouTube says it stopped. Otherwise, carry on. Friends. Okay. Any tips for a lad with no skill, bad masteries, 440 champs, and no time to play for 5.3? Get good. No, I'm sorry. Tips for bad masteries? Well, save your units, because getting some new masteries can do so much for you. It really can, man. A lot, like, you know, if you could master parrying and then just get like some decent champions and masteries, you're pretty much good to go. Just master a patient playstyle. Focus on that. Focus on a patient playstyle and just really trying to nail parries and stuff like that. That's for the skill part. The mastery part, save your units, stop spending them on crystals if you have been. I don't know if you have been or not, but really try to save them for masteries. As for 440 champs, well, the higher ranked champs, they just come in time. So just keep at it, keep playing the game, keep playing the monthly. Make sure you're in a decent alliance and all that. That's it. Whenever you have time, play the game, enjoy. Retired from the game today? Well, sorry to hear that, man. But if you ever come back, well, I mean, I can't say for sure that I'll be here, but I'm probably going to be here for a little while more, so yeah. My champs just died to the Captain America before Thanos. I got no revives. What do I do? You may have to back out and re-enter that quest when you're ready. Save up some revives. Maybe go in with slightly stronger champions when you can get them. And yeah, I would say do that. If you were at Thanos and he was like close to being dead or something, then I'd recommend grinding arena to get some units to buy a revive or something. But if you're not at the final boss and you're out of champions and resource and everything, the best move is just to back out. It hurts sometimes, but it's the nature of the game. BG, have you ever thought about making a guide for how to do a proper featured arena grind? I have, yeah. Including lots of tips, including like real life tips. Because a lot of it's just about managing things that are going on outside of the game, actually, when it comes to a featured grind. But there's other videos that I'm kind of working on first, so it's probably not coming anytime soon. Yo, BGS became uncollected today, then pulled my first 4-star Beardo that I then awakened. Dude, nice. Congrats. Congrats on getting that uncollected title, pulling that Beardo. Good stuff. Right, my little brother has been asking me nonstop if he should take his 5-star Iceman or Venom the Duck to rank 4. I don't see a clear choice. What would you do? Hold on, let me finish fighting this Nick Fury, who's actually kicking my ass right now. Okay, good. Okay, nonstop, 5-star Iceman or Venom the Duck to rank 4. Well, they're both good champions. I prefer Venom the Duck myself, but not everybody likes Venom the Duck because of the nature of the randomness of his buffs. Also, Venom the Duck doesn't have any immunities. If you are in need, or if your brother is in need of the immunities that Iceman has, then he should go Iceman. It's really personal preference, though. Like, I prefer Venom the Duck, but some people prefer Iceman. That's just kind of the way it is. So, tell him to follow his heart. Dupe Stark or Corvus Glaive to rank 5. For Cavalier, I don't have any rank 5. Corvus is what I'd recommend between the two. BG check Twitter, finished last path, no retreat in 6.2.6, then completed all non-gated paths in 0.5. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, dude. You are almost done. That's all non-gated paths, you said? So I guess you have 4 paths to go for 100%. Nice, man. Very nice. Well, good luck finishing, man. Those gated paths, oof, they are not easy, as I found out. Gabe sent it over another 5, dude. Thank you. Saying, is this game skill-based or more of like pulling a certain champion, otherwise you screwed without and not being able to complete something? This game is very skill-based. People hate to admit it, but it is very skill-based. And there's some good proof of that with people who start up a second account. They can get so much further with worse champions, lower ranked, worse champions, in a faster amount of time than they could on like their original account. Lots of people have done it. On YouTube, Seaton is probably the one that has shown it the most, but there's other people on YouTube that have done it as well. But yeah, it's very skill based. It kind of hurts our own pride and our egos and everything to say, it's just because I couldn't quite master what I needed to, and you know, it's easier to say something like, well, I just don't have the champions for it, or you'll hear some people say cash grab and stuff like that for a challenge that is difficult. And there are times, to be fair, there are times where you really do need a relatively specific champion for something. So it's not totally like, yeah, you can just get through this game with a 1-star Hawkeye or something like that. Like, you got to play the game. That's part of the game. You got to play the game. You got to get stronger champions. Otherwise, yeah. For the most difficult challenges, it's going to be extremely difficult. But it is very much so skill-based. Dude, thank you very much for the now 16 bucks. BG, would you start a second account? I started a second one at one time called Bruce Banana. It was just a 24-hour challenge. I'm going to do another 24-hour challenge at some point, but no time soon. I kind of wanted to do it this summer, but I mean, this summer's not looking so good for it, so. Ooh, we got one Petrify. I kind of want to let her just kill herself. May have to dance for a little while. Well, I don't know if I could dance her heavy attack. Her heavy attack's kind of... Oh, double Petrify? Oh, now we are just going to let her kill herself. Totally. Oh, Spider-Gwen. Yeah, I'm afraid you never stood a chance. Yep, just 4 paths, had 350 potions farmed and a ton of revives saved, so I used them. Nice, man. Perfect. It also has to do with how much easier it's become to start the game. Starting when I started and starting now are two entirely different games. Still skill-based, but much easier. That's true. The game has, the early game has gotten easier at least. They've done a lot to catch new players up, so that's fair. But it is still very skill-based. BG, have you ever considered camel skin socks? Dale? I'm wearing them right now. I've never... Camel skin? What? Stick your foot in this camel? Is that what you're saying? What app to use to record your phone while live streaming? So I have an Elgato capture card that my phone is plugged into through an adapter. And let's go into my computer. And from my computer I use a program called OBS to upload anything that's on my computer to the world. Who do you like better, Medusa or Mega Red? Some of my favorite champions, both of them. I use Omega Red more right now, but they're both great. Like, seriously. Show it again. I'm in war right now with both of them. Medusa and Omega Red. They pair up together extremely nicely because Omega Red can handle most champions outside of the robot champions. Like, that's his one big downside. I mean, he's got a bunch of them. Anyone that has like power, actually no, power gain's kind of alright. If you have to bait a lot of specials though, it's hard to keep up his spores and degen and all that. But anyway, his biggest drawback is against robotic champions. Can't build up the spores practically at all. And then Medusa comes in and is like, Omega Red, I got your back. I have a sword in my hair. And then she pulls that sword out and stabs the robots with it. And everybody wins. What's up, Celeste? Falstaff. Sending over 2. Falstaff, thank you. Okay. Where's your last 2? Don't know if this happens to anyone else. Don't know if this happens to anyone else, but whenever I'm hoping to pull a dupe to get enough shards to pull another champ, I inevitably pull a new champ I didn't have. Yes, happens all the time. I'm trying to stay at 9,500 6-star shards so I can pull all the 5 stars I want. I just finally got an AA after 2 years. Dude, that's not a bad idea. What if there is something to that? Falstaff, you're a genius. Thank you for the 2, man. I mean, I've had both, but it does seem to happen. It's like whatever I actually want, I get the opposite, it seems, right? I'm sure it happens to all of us, but yeah. Alright, let me hide cutoffs for a little bit. Nice science champions. Got that torch in there. Oh, damn. Alright, Mutant and Mystic. I just realized these 3 champions together that I'm using, they cover so many different immunities. Omega Red is Poison and Bleed. Void is Incinerate. And then Saberman is the frosty stuff. Cool. Gabe sending over another 2 saying, what would be your dream champion? Explain why. Do you mean like one that's already in the game? Or just like a made-up champion? I don't know much about Marvel, so I don't know any of the characters so well. The only one I could ever think of is Jubilee. Not because I like her so much, but just because I really don't know much about the Marvel universe. And from like the old X-Men days, I do know of Jubilee. And I think that this would be a really cool ability. I always wanted Kabam to add something like this. So you know how we're limited by like 3 bars of power? Well, listen to this. So, like, Jubilee, she throws, like, fireworks and stuff or something like that, right? So, what if she just, like, all of her specials were essentially the same, except, like, her special 1, she'd throw a small amount of fireworks. Special 2, Is this an easier difficulty? Wow, this lady's dying fast. Special 2, she would throw a few more fireworks. Special 3, she'd throw a lot of fireworks, but she wouldn't be limited by Special 3. She'd be the first character to go beyond the limit. And instead of stopping at a Special 3, the button that you push would stay like glowing so that you could tap it at any time. But the bars would essentially like reset and they would be blank, and then you could like fill them up again. And you can keep filling them up. Maybe not forever. Maybe it'd stop at like 9 or something like that. So, you know, three times you can fill them up, and there'd be like a glow, like a different colored glow around like the border to let you know. And then when you finally hit that special, if you saved them all up, it would just be like devastating. Like you deal so much damage, and it would be the grand finale basically. Fireworks. All right, short burst lockdown, electric fluctuations. Okay, this doesn't matter, right? Yeah, no, this doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go. Made up, yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah, that would be it then. That's one of my dreams. Or I always wanted a Rabies Rocket, because Rocket Raccoon was my favorite character for the longest. Cause he was, I don't know, he was my favorite 3-star to play. He was my highest PI 3-star, and he was my profile picture back then. And I always wanted like a Halloween version of him, where it was basically a symbiote version of Rocket, but maybe not like full-on symbiote version, just like a little like a zombie guy, you know. So one or the other, you know. BG, hoarding shards. You haven't opened anything in some time. Sort of. I kind of didn't make a video out of it. I'm sorry. I know people like to see the videos. I opened up a 5-star crystal at the end of my Namor stream, and I said I was going to upload it separately, and I just never did. And I was running out of space on my computer, and I actually had to delete that stream because it was like 40 gigs or something. Like, oh god. These fights feel easier? They do, right? Wait, there was an in-game mail about it. They are easier. They said, right? They said something. I think they said something about it in the mail. And Venom the Raccoon. Yeah, basically Venom the Raccoon. But I'm adamant. I need the name Rabies Rocket. Or something similar. Rabies needs to be in his name. And for his special 3, you know how his special 2, he kicks you, which dazes you a little bit, and then he lobs a grenade at you? Well, for Rabies Rocket's special 3, here's what he would do. He would like bite you, and then as you're like, what the heck was that? He's like running around, and he still has the grenade. Like he takes out the pin or whatever. He still has the grenade, and he just like runs up to you and just like places it on your head or your shoulder or something like that, or in your hand, and then he scatters off, and then they blow up. Why are we talking about Rabies? 'Cause Rabies Rocket, dude. BG, can you make a gameplay with MODOK? I don't have a high-level MODOK, so sorry, there's not really going to be much for MODOK gameplay around here. I wish I did, because I like MODOK. I like him a lot. What if Maestro had Rocket's face, considering he takes parts of other champions? Maestro? Oh, I'd like to see that. A Maestro with a Rocket's face? That'd be wild. I want it where instead of all these same champs, just different skins, to be more like Future Fight, where it's only one champ and they have all skins in that one champ. What do you think? I'm not really a fan of skins in games. I haven't played Future Fight, so maybe I would like that. I don't know. But I kind of like collecting full-on different characters. Here's what I do want, though. I really want items in this game, or gear as most people refer to them as. I really want something that our champions can equip that makes them stronger. Doesn't have to change them visually. I don't really want that, to be honest. I just want to enhance their abilities. I want them to make us stronger. Like, some people were talking about, like, they wanted Act 6.2 to be, like, changed, to be nerfed, to make it a little bit easier. And, man, I think that's lame. What they should do, if they want more people to like complete it and stuff like that, like I don't even know. Maybe Kabam's fine with the pace of it, but let's say they're not fine with the pace of it. Well, instead of like nerfing the challenge, they could just allow us to sharpen our tools. You know what I mean? Give us some new tools to work with. Allow us to make our champions even stronger to face off against the content. So like gear in RPGs, yeah, basically. The way I always thought of it was like in Dota. I don't know if you've ever played Dota, but you get items in that game, and they don't really change your character's appearance. They're just give you either some stats or cool abilities. And I made a whole video about what I wanted to see personally. A little bit older now, but yeah. I made some mock images and stuff for it. But most people don't really want that, or at least that's what they said back during the 12.0 days, which I don't know. People might have just said that just because, you know, they nerfed a bunch of characters and they didn't want people to nerf their champions and then sell them back their power in the form of equipable items, which I get that part of it. I wouldn't want them to do that either. But I do want that stuff in game. Open up some flexibility. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I really don't think it's gonna happen. I think they took that feedback from people and they went in a different direction, and that's why there's so many unique synergies and all that stuff in game. Wait, did I even read the note for this? What's up, Pete? Oh, alright. Pro tip, when fighting Magneto, don't get hit by his special 1. It does damage. You may not have known that because when you're playing as Magneto Marvel now, it doesn't do damage. But if you fight a Magneto, it does. Interesting the way it works, right? The only thing they should do more community-inspired monthly events, like for a year. Like I like having players give reasonable fights that don't grab your money. Well, do you mean like the community boss rush? Because they're doing another one of those, but a lot of people had a lot of negative feedback about the first one. They said that the people making the challenge were doing just that, grabbing your money. Problem with gear is it would have to be relevant and true to the Marvel lore, not just an enchanted rabbit foot that makes you stronger. Also be great if you visually saw the difference. Yeah, I mean, you could do it a bunch of different ways. I think I would prefer. I think I'd prefer it didn't change the appearance, or if it did, only very slightly changed it. Just because there's so many different characters in this game. That and like they all have different abilities. You need to immediately identify who you're going up against. So I like when their visuals kind of stay the same. But I get that perspective of it too. Some people would love that stuff. I really don't think Kabam's gonna do it. Period. But yeah. What did Miles go for last round? Like 24.5-ish, Pete. Negativity is what 90%, 95% of this community does. Yeah. The vocal majority, at least. There's a lot of people that aren't as vocal, but yeah. Why does it say the person's who ranked above me in event is member withdrawn? They changed alliances. They left the alliance. Who do you rank 5 out of this crowd if goals are potentially 100% Labyrinth, Variant 1, Variant 2, and Act 6? Aegon, Beardo, Magic, Sentinels, CMM, that's Captain Marvel movie, right? Gulk, Shulk, Domino, Iceband, Corv plus Spark equals rank 5. Okay. Oh, Star. There's many champions here. You also have Ghost at rank 2, right? You're 6-star? There's a lot of champions. Personally, I wouldn't do Domino. Personally, I wouldn't do Gulk. Captain Marvel, I would say, is on the table. I love Sentinel, but I feel like you don't need Sentinel with your champions. Beardo. I feel like I would probably lean towards the Captain Marvel. I like a lot of those champions. Oh, you have enough for 2 rank 5s. Ghost is rank 1 6-star. Oh, really? I thought you took her to rank 2. Okay. 2 rank 5s though. Oh, okay. So if Ghost is rank 1, well, that changes my answer too, because I thought Ghost was rank 2, and that's why I said you probably won't use Sentinel, because you have like the immunity tech champion, but maybe you don't. Brian accidentally pushed AQ Omega to special 3. I paused the game. Good call, Pete. I'm leaning to Captain Marvel, Aegon, Beardo, or rank 2 Ghost even. Those are kind of the champions I'm leaning towards. I would... Yeah, I leaning towards those as well. Ooh, Rage, Unblockable Finale. Voodoo. I would throw Sentinel in the mix if you weren't considering Ghost. And if you like Sentinel. Not everybody likes Sentinel. I guess I should probably punch this guy in the face now, huh? Dude, why are you getting so many rages? Or wait, was that not a rage? That was just his regular. Okay, he gained 1 rage. Lags, I'm going to be slow playing this fight, so... He's got 2 rages. I get hit by that every time, dude. Star, I like the champions that you're leaning towards, though. I really do. Okay. Oh, I thought I got hit by that. Nope, we're good. He's about to go unblockable mode. Oh god. Oh god. That's my ham sandwich. Get out of my face. Oh my god. Lags, nice profile picture, by the way. BG, why did Dr. Doob leave for Loki? Doob's left because he didn't really want to do war anymore. And a bunch of people want to do war. And yeah. He just wanted to find an alliance that did high-level AQ things, and that's it. Should I rank for Invisible Woman or Yellow Jacket BG? They 4-star. I prefer Invisible Woman of the two. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know if I could help much more with your decision making, Star. Like Aegon, of course, is amazing for Labyrinth, but outside of Labyrinth, it is sometimes hard to find a use for him. Whereas his other champions, I kind of feel like going through variants is more rewarding. But that said, if you just like wanted to do Labyrinth, like get that too, you know. So I'd probably rank for the variants. Get the 2015 gems. Rank those champions and all that. 1, I'm on it. You're taking Jugs this time? Okay. I could have done it. I could have taken him. Totally could have taken him. I don't get it why Dubes didn't want to Alliance War anymore. He was really good at it. Oh, Dubes is amazing. He's one of the best. He's one of the best in the game, man. Dubes is really good. It's the rewards just aren't very good. I get it. Like, I mean, I kind of agree with him that like you're kind of better off not participating in war at the high levels and just taking those resources, putting them towards other things. But it was more than just like the resource thing for him. He just didn't really like it altogether. Like I don't know, he just didn't enjoy it. So, but yeah, he's really good. If he ever feels like playing in war again, I hope he comes back. Playing first game of Dota in 11 months today. Pete, who would you play, man? Don't say a new character, because I don't know them. Don't say a new hero. 10,470 prestige here. Got room at 4 Loki? I don't think there's any room at the moment, but I think the minimum now is 10,500. Even though I'm below that. PG says the person who was cleared Labyrinth like 10 or so times. Yeah, I still don't like it though. If you're talking like reward-wise, the variant's better. Faceless Void and Leshrac, 2 of my favorites. Nice, dude. I love me some Leshrac. Void's pretty cool too. I didn't play him all that much though. Quick Zymo, the second most useful champ in the game, but don't enjoy playing her. But not having to touch things is huge. Yeah, it just depends on the situation. As far as being useful. Alright, dash vulnerability. Oh, dude, you set me up. Some easy stuff. 5 in a row is a bingo. Watch out for rope swings. Word. You got debuff immune mini Heimdall. Will SS work for him? Do staggers count as a debuff? I don't think they do. Oh my god. I don't think they count as a debuff. Someone can confirm that though. I don't really use my Symbiote Supreme for anything at all, basically. I can't believe this dude hit me in the nuts like that. 10 minutes in the game, I got an Invis Rune, so I just popped that bad boy and popped my ult, then just followed some dude through the woods while he melted. Nice, dude. You think 4 Loki would dare to get rid of you? Maybe. Uh-oh. Dum 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 dum. Lags is dead. Stupid Jugs. Jugs is stupid, man. Oh wait, was it? It's duel. Ooh, duel. All right, well. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take this Mordo lag, so we're gonna have to do this again. Most likely, at least. Oh, what? Oh, because it was unblockable? Are you kidding me? I tacked into his block, followed immediately by a heavy. Because I realized I'm, not going to do anything. I need to actually... Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. We might have been able to do this because I was dealing decent damage. Unbelievable. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it. Lame. Well. Good thing dungeon revives are on sale. Yeah. Well, let's exit out. Rip. These two died together. Oh, man, if I didn't take that damage from Deadpool and everything, sucks. You guys should have revived though. Nah, man, those revives, they're so expensive and everything. How far do we have to go? Should we just use our good champs? I mean, I guess you are, so sure. All right. I'll use Supreme. No, you know what? I'll use Voodoo. And third champ. Spidey. Dude. Nice 3-star Nick Fury. Free ones, I mean, not buy one. Even those, I like to save those for when we can do a push. Wonder if refreshing rank 2 6-stars is more efficient than 565s. It might be. Trade me your 5-star Nick Fury. Maybe. It might be, Pete. As far as like points per unit goes, I think 565s is still slightly more efficient, if I remember correctly, because I've seen the points from it. But I think it's just barely slightly more efficient. And I mean, you might as well save the time if it's like that close. 75k for rank 2 Sim Supreme. Yeah, you can get like 40 something thousand points for a 565 though, right? So you can get like 42,000 or something. So, I mean, if I had rank 2 6-stars, I would just refresh them. Oh my god, dude. I would just refresh them myself. But I don't have those. And I'm never gonna get those. You can boost 5s too? Yeah. But those boosts, they are not always around. Wait, wait, Pete, are you refreshing? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not planning on refreshing for miles anyway. Okay. Dude, yeah, it just hit me. Like, wait a minute. You're grinding for miles and asking about refreshing 6 stars. Oh, God. BG, do you think it's a good idea for level 60 summoners to switch out their XP boosts for gold 40% and 50% boosts? Nah, I think that's too much gold boost. You could sell them for gold or use them during item use, and there was actually an idea that Dragon had that I think was super cool, where level 60 players would essentially keep leveling. So experience, like, you could still use experience boosts, but instead of like hitting level 61, you would just, like, your experience bar would fill up and you'd get some slight rewards when they're all filled up. And then you would just like be level 60, but your experience bar would just reset, and then you could fill it up again to get some rewards. I think that's what it should be. That way you could still use the experience boost, and an experience would feel good to get again. Because after you hit level 60, when you go through a quest, I mean, one of the rewards is taken away, basically. When you no longer see that XP pop up. Is that like 2 years ago, B Manny? Well, I'm sure a bunch of people said that same idea. Sorry, Dicer. Like some battle chips or something? I don't know, something. Something similar to what you already get for leveling up. Hawkeye as a champ is basically the same place as the character. Underrated. He's pretty good. Reminds me of Destiny handles leveling. Yeah, a bunch of games do something similar. Some games I like it, and some games I don't. Like Diablo 3 had this leveling system called Paragon levels. And it started out as something that was kind of cool, where you were like level 60 and then Paragon up to 100. But it quickly grew old once they expanded that system to have an infinite amount of levels. And then you see someone that's like level 5,000, and you actually gain like beneficial stats. It's not just like, oh, there's some minor little rewards here. No, it's like it's your main stat that you're getting each time. So you just can never catch up to these people in power level and stuff. I'd be fine with just 100, 200k gold each level. Yeah, there you go. It's a way to give players another way to get gold right there. I so badly just want to throw my special 2 into this voodoo, but if it doesn't kill, I'd be sad. Let's try now. Oh, I would have killed. Well, now I'm sad that I didn't do it. BG, why don't you change that water for moonshine? You have the jar for it. I couldn't even take a sip of moonshine, man. I don't do so good with the alcohols. The reason we died was because we forgot our name or his lags. You're totally right. Alright, buffet and duel. Oh, God. Okay. Well, I guess I'll use voodoo, because if voodoo dies, it's no big deal. I guess I'll use Stark Spidey, because if Stark Spidey dies, it's no big deal. What's up, Captain Bay? Whoops. The heck? Guess I accidentally tapped the boost button. Well, rip Voodoo, man. But you think they should add new masteries and mastery points after Act 6 with the new story quest? I would love to see new masteries. I don't know if we should get new mastery points. They would have to add a bunch more masteries for us to get new mastery points. Level 15 friends? Oh, yeah, dude. They would have to add a lot of new masteries, though. Because if they just added like 1 or 2 additional masteries and then gave us a bunch more points, well, I feel like it'd be like too much. Like we need to, it needs to be a tough decision for us to make as for like which masteries we can pick up and the choices that we're making. Sometimes you sacrifice a little bit of power here to boost up a certain class type and that type of thing. Wait, what is this? 100 baby spiders exploded from its back, scattered all over the tray. The tray is still sitting right there. What? What was part 1 to this? Last night at work I picked up a tray and a decent large wolf spider crawled out. A wolf spider? I don't even know what that is, but man, I wish I didn't know that that existed. Crawled out from under it, scared the hell out of me, so I threw the tray on it. Somehow it didn't die, but about 100 baby spiders exploded. Dude, that is... I would quit, and I'd burn the... I'd do the office space. I'd burn the building down. Right, third arena fight with a light attack, and it's glorious. Pete, you know I tried that and it didn't work, and I'm not doing that anymore. Alright, anyway, Namor. Go. Don't get for new masteries, I just want to be able to have preset mastery setups and be able to switch between them with just one click. Yeah, that'd be nice too. But I really do want new masteries. It'd be fun to get to play around and have some new things to make decisions about. I love masteries. Plus, I'm almost out of masteries to unlock. So, that'll be sad when they're all unlocked, you know? Like, they're mostly unlocked anyway. I'm just missing, like, Mutagenesis, the Cosmic one. And I need, like, 1 more Mystic Core. Dude, full yellow bar. Who do you prefer, Steak Spidey or Blade? You know, I've never been a fan of Steak Spidey. I prefer Blade, but I don't have him. It depends on the situation, though. Some situations you want to use Spidey, some situations you want to use Blade. Letterman's better than Conan. Let the battle commence. See, for me, I liked Craig Ferguson the most. Even though I never watched his show when it was on TV, but I've seen some YouTube clips, and he seemed like he was the best. Alright. Unblockable Finale and Buffet. Oh, this is going to be potentially ugly. Aaron's sending over a buck. I'll check that out in just a sec. Hang on. I probably watched more Conan than any of the late night guys. But that was before I found out about Craig Ferguson, man. That dude's hilarious. I don't know. There's just something about him. Like, there's nothing was scripted, and you could really tell. This felt good when he was talking to people. Like, I wish I had his abilities. But just being like the ultimate talker guy. See? I couldn't even describe what he was. Don't know why I threw this heavy, but I did. Dude, this guy needs to be pushed to his 30% thing already. Ferguson is most definitely best. That's what I'm talking about, Dicer. Alright, hold on. Still, I gotta finish this fight before I can find your comment. Oh, I already got his charges done? Interesting, I didn't even know. Okay, so I took my shield to rank 4 with my gems, finally, and so far her damage is crazy. Dude, her damage is very crazy, yeah. If you can build up her furies at all, it's ridiculous. One of the hardest hitters in the game, for sure. Quicker Ferguson got done dirty? Did he? I thought he quit his show just because he didn't want to do it anymore. I don't know much about the story, I guess. They catch birds. Scary poop. Whenever I'm scared of spiders, I just look up that spider on drugs videos. And it makes everything better. Dude, I'm not... What? Conan, better than all? I mean, he's pretty good, but I'm telling you. Craig Ferguson. Who do you think is the best defender in Alliance War? The most annoying for me right now is Havoc. But there is no one best. Domino, too. God, I hate fighting Domino. Graham Norton's show is good. I like his. I think I know who that is, but I never watched that show. Stephen Colbert is the best. Why? Because I was on his show. What? No. Oh, that's right. At Comic-Con or whatever. No other reason. Any of those other people ever had Demiak cameo? Don't think so. That's true, man. At Comic-Con. He's cool. I never watched his show. But there's a really good like documentary about a failed show. It was the Dana Carvey show, I think was the name of it. But it was starring Dana Carvey, just like a sketch show. And I think you could find the documentary on Hulu. It's really good, really well done. And I never really knew about the show. I always liked Dana Carvey a lot too, because I loved Wayne's World. And I don't know, I always thought he was like one of the funnier people on like Saturday Night Live and everything. And he got his own show, and it ended up not doing so well, but it was one of those things where, like after the fact, after it was canceled, a bunch of people really loved it, or something like that. I don't know. Watch the documentary. Too Funny to Fail. Yeah, there you go. That was the name of it. It's really good, and I didn't realize that Colbert and Steve Carell were like together, like doing improv before they got famous and everything, and like they were both part of that show. It was just cool to see. But if you're looking for something to watch, highly recommend that. It was a long time ago that I saw it, so I don't remember all the details. And by long time ago, I mean like maybe like 6 months ago. That's a long time for me. What do we got here for Strange? Slumber? Oh, man. Can I do Slumber with my champions? Lags. Can Spidey do this? 15 hits. I can't build any poise charges, though. I don't think Namor can do it, can he? Can I get to an L3 in that time? I guess I'll try it. guess I can. Okay. I need to stall here, though. Because I'm not going to have power for an L2 at the end of this. Oh, he's got his aggression regen, too. Bleeds, do your thing. Woo! Alright. Sweet. Yeah, it's been a long time since I really watched any of those talk shows, though. Oh, lags. What? Oh, is this the last room or something? Is that why you're going in? Is there any synergy for regeneration for Sparky? Sort of. Nick Fury, along with Goldpool or the Deadpool. X-Pool Dead Force. I guess we're done, huh? Namor almost got him linked? Oh, dude. Namor can take the linked fights, huh? Never thought about that, but I guess you're not taking any damage, so. Alright. Well, good run lags, even though it took kind of a while because we had to do it twice, but that's alright. Slumber plus Mordo is no fun at all. Yeah, I did Slumber and Kingpin once, and that was also no fun. He shrugged it off immediately and killed me. Instantly. That was like my first time in the dungeons, too. I was always wondering if the devs were watching during that stream, because, you know... I mean, I'm sure the devs don't watch any of these streams. But if, like, a new piece of content came out, like Dungeons... And if I was a developer, then I'd be watching streams that night for sure. Or that day. To see how the community reacted to it. And that was like my first dungeon. And I can only imagine they were probably laughing if they tuned in. Alright, let me put cutoffs back on screen. Let me check on AQ too. Alright, cool. Somebody took the fight. Took the boss. Awesome. Corner's too eager to please. Give me Graham Norton any day of recording. Do enjoy recording on occasion, though. Yeah, I haven't really seen either of them. It's crazy, man. I mean, talk shows were such a big deal back when they were kind of first coming through, you know. Like the original Tonight Show, or, you know, not just the original, but I guess what I'm trying to say is it's so easy for anyone to have a talk show now. It's just a podcast. It's not on TV. So it's not exactly the same, but I feel like you could find people talking to other interesting people. And in a lot of ways, it's more enjoyable in like a podcast form when you actually get like a real conversation with somebody instead of like, so, I heard you had trouble getting through airport security. Tell me about that story. Type of thing, you know? Still entertaining, but eh. What's your favorite champion, Brian Grant? Favorite champion is Venom the Duck. BJ, I have 30,005. 30,005. I'm guessing you're saying 5-star shards. Nice, man. You gonna pop them open or what? I don't know. People still watch nighttime talk shows. Interesting. Yeah, see, exactly. I mean, I guess the thing too is a lot of people don't have like cable TV anymore, or you know, like watch those. I guess because it's not really on cable, right? But still, you have to have some kind of hookup for those shows. And Every once in a while, I will see a clip on YouTube, though. And I'll watch a clip from a talk show. Those are pretty cool. No, it's like, so you have a new film coming out, want to promote it? And what about your nude vodka brand? How amazing is it? Yeah. I mean, you know, I got nothing wrong with people like promoting their stuff. That's fine. It's part of it, you know. But so like I don't know. Sometimes it felt like it's like a 5-minute segment where yeah, it really is just like the tiniest little interesting thing, and then yeah, I'm really just here to promote this movie or something. Um, I kind of like how that show Hot Ones does it, where you know like they eat the hot food and stuff. Um, I've seen a few of those, and basically, you know, it's like them talking for like 20 or so minutes, and then at the end, after they ate all the stuff, then they're like, okay, what are you here to promote, type of thing, you know? I think that's a really good way to go about it. I agree, but there's gold to be mined from it. Colbert interviewing Nicki Minaj is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I mean, yeah, there's always those moments. I haven't seen that what you're talking about, but there's always going to be those moments. It's just, I guess all I'm saying is it's less of a unique thing these days, you know. At one point in time, like that was how you got like a little bit of you got to see like the actor's personality or something like that when they're not, you know, making a movie, playing a character. And these days, yeah, you could find that all over the place. You don't have to watch a late night talk show to get that. You could still get it there if that's how you prefer to see it, but the spicy food also puts them in a vulnerable position, so they're more likely to be candid and real. Yeah. It's pretty good. I definitely like how they do it. I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen some of them for sure, and they're pretty well done. I like how the his name's Sean, right? I like how he does the interviews too, where like the other person's like crying, and they're like, "Oh God, this is the worst thing," and then he's just like, "So tell me about this picture that we found on your Instagram," just like ignoring. Nicki Minaj is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's gonna sound bad, but I don't even remember like how she looks. First ever 5-star was Iceman. Nice, dude. Iceman's sick. First 5-star. What was your first 6-star, BG? First 6-star. What was my first 6-star? Nebula, I think, was my first one. Yeah, Sean's a great host and he asks excellent questions. Yeah, he really is. Where can I find the arena results / cutoffs? Any sites? There's you can follow Trucos on Twitter. He posts about it, or on Reddit. There's a spreadsheet with all the past results and cutoffs. I recommend checking those two places. I kind of use both. Trucos puts it together in a nice image and posts like the most recent arena. And then if you want to dig deeper and find like the historical data, check Reddit. They like share information between each other too, so. I literally found the Hot Ones channel because the Shaq memes were great. I didn't see any of those. I don't know, man. It was just one of those things where YouTube just kept shoving it in my face, and finally I was like, alright. I don't care about spicy food or watching people eat spicy food, but you know what? I do care that, oh my god, what's his name? I do care that, dude, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. The guy from Jurassic Park. Holy crap. Googling it. I'm sure someone's gonna type it in before I even find the answer, but I'm still Googling it. Jeff Goldblum, there we go. I do care that he's on it, because that dude's funny as hell, just in general. And then, like, Johnny Knoxville's on it. I'm like, alright. Watch this. First 5-star was Dr. Voodoo, but sadly my second was Colossus. Hopefully his buff is great. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, that's no longer a sad pull right there. His buff, we don't know how it's going to be yet, but either way, it'll be above average, I'm sure. Chris Pratt? No, Chris Pratt, he was in the newer runs, right? I see you trolling a little bit. I haven't seen the newer Jurassic Parks. BG, now that there is a 5-star basic in the Dungeon Crystal, do you recommend using all artifacts on those? No, I still like the regular Dungeon Crystal. When it comes to using shards on the 5-star basic versus featured, I recommend the basic in most situations. It's a little different when it comes to the Dungeon Crystal, though. You mean the Grandmaster? Yeah, the Grandmaster. He's the Grandmaster, too. But it's a little different when it comes to the dungeon artifacts. The shards, they're 50% more expensive to go for the featured. And it's only a 1 in 24 chance to get the champion you're after. Which maybe you're after multiple, and that increases the odds, but still. With the Dungeon Crystals, it is not 50% more. It's less than 50% more. And you have a 10% chance to go after one specific champion. Plus, there are some unique champions in those crystals that are not in the basic. Which is pretty cool if you happen to snag one of those. Surprise twist, Colossus becomes worse. It's possible. Actually, is it possible? They'd have to really mess him up, man. I have 2 5-stars. The second one was Spider-Gwen, and she's pretty great for Alliance War. Oh, definitely. That was a great pull. Used to suck. Now is great. How many dungeon artifacts can you get a day? I think it's a little over 3,000 per arena round over the 3 days that they last. I think it depends on where you're at in the game, though, too. If your roster isn't quite as developed, like there's some system where I think it's like based on the number of 5-stars you have or 4-stars you have. The more you have, the more you could earn, type of thing, I think. Hello, BG, liking the setup. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, man. BG, do you like Angela? She's pretty cool. I don't really use her for much of anything. I don't have a high level one, but she is pretty cool. If I had a 6-star, I'd probably use her for some of the quests in Act 6 here. Well, I've had a lot of really awesome people on Hot Ones. What are you about to get me sucked into, BG? That's a good show, man. I've only seen maybe, I don't know, probably less than 10, I would say, but it's a good show. It's one of those shows where if I like the person, I'm going to click on it, and if I have no idea who the person is, well, I'm not going to watch it, but still, it's good. If he becomes worse to fight on defense, yeah. Yo, BG, should I open 1 million battle chips worth uncollected ones or plain ones? I recommend uncollected. You get the same amount of units, but you have a chance to get the 5-star, higher chance to get the 4-star. And if you duplicate a 4-star versus the 3-star in the lesser crystals, the regular crystals, duplicating that 4-star will give you more ISO bricks, which even if you don't need the ISO, you can sell it for gold. Did they just buff the number of dungeon shards you can get? Did they? I don't even know. What's the light? It's a little light strip called LifeX. LIFX. I don't know how they say it. But I can change the colors on it. I've kind of just left it on this color for a while now just because people seem to like this one the most, but I could play around with it. This is for making love. But we do mostly fighting on the stream, so there's no real love making. Hasn't happened yet, at least. This one's called Relaxing, and it matches my shirt. Alright, let me go back to... Did they add one on here? Like different spots. Anyway, this one's Dream. It's nice. BG, I'm doing a casual grind for Miles 5-star. Have him unduped and want to get that special objective. Meh. Yeah, I hear you on that, man. Do the cycling through color 1. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to leave it. Of course, there has not been any lovemaking. I haven't been on in forever. Demyak, have you been making that hot dog? We could celebrate our love if you made the hot dog. Man, I'm really slacking in the arena. Ever since I started playing Act 6 again. Just been spending my time there. I really want to go do a run in Act 6 right now too, man. I'm not going to do it because it's already pretty late, but... Damn it. I want to do it. Not a fan of the purple, but it's just you. It doesn't bother me. Most people seem to like it, so I'll leave it. I think we brought we out here to white people en masse with that one. Wait, what? With what? Did I miss the first part or something? Oh, the Kevin Hart hot one is so funny. I didn't see that one. I know who that is too. Just because I said I only watch the ones where I know who the person is, but I still haven't seen most of them, even the ones where I do know who they are. So, a dude in global chat today boasting about cheating to get 100% Labyrinth. Sad to see how many cheaters are in the game. Report that fool. He might be lying, though. He might not be either. There used to be more. Kabam cracked down on a lot of them. There used to be a ton of people that cheated their way through Labyrinth. You'd see like a brand new account. They'd have like a 2-star in their profile along with the 5-star Ultron from Labyrinth. Did you get a 5-star MODOK? Bad or not? No, it's a great pull, man. MODOK's awesome. It's a great defender and underrated on offense too. Will you be doing more Act 6 tomorrow? No. Tomorrow I'm not going to be around during the daytime. Basically, tomorrow on Tuesdays for the most part I normally get home at like 8 o'clock or so at night. Just usually grab some food, chill, start stream. I've been playing for 3 years and all my 5-stars are trash. Sorry to hear that, man. Hope the luck comes around, or maybe Kabam buffs some of the ones that you consider trash. Alright, this was a pretty pathetic day for Arena. I only did like 10 rounds on stream or something. Like, how many? Alright, so I did my 6 stars. That's like 6 plus 1, so 7, 8, 13, 14... Okay, I did 16 rounds. That's slightly more than I thought. But 16 rounds, and I've been streaming for 2 hours. That is way too little. Oh, man. Either way. Let's just spin some crystals. Grab like 5 of these. Spin them out. Yo, sup, BG Hobbit? What up, man? BG has cutoffs in the bottom of the video. Oh, you're talking to the person. Crafty Grind normally posts cutoffs. Away at the moment. Enrich the Man has cutoffs. Normally, yeah. You can find cutoffs all around. Estimated ones. Crafty Grinding is a good source. When he's not away. Units, 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 units. 75. Alright, that's fine. 2.5 energy refills for 6.2 right there. Spin your egg, you buffoon. Vlad, you must not know about the egg. If you knew anything about the egg, you'd know that it cannot be spun. I try to spin it every single night. I can't, it won't budge. You think because it has some cracks in it that it'd be easily opened, and it's not. The reason I cannot open is because it is believed that that is the universe egg. All of the world's and the universe's secrets are held within inside of those thin shell walls. And when fully cracked open, the universe collapses upon itself. Existence ceases. You don't know if you heard it or not, but Cobra Kai Season 3 announced. I did hear that, man. Pumped for it. Better be announced. That show's too good, man. So you finished 6.2.4. Very sensual finish. Ooh, Hobbit. Thanks, man. Yeah, that was some stressful fights against that Kingpin. Dude, I spent like 4 hours in 6.2.5 today. I completed one path. But next time I go in, I have a different strategy that I'm going to use against Mordo. Slightly different, at least. Enhancing my strategy, so. Hey BG, not an insult, but you always put me to sleep late night looking over me, keeping me safe. Dude, I don't take that as an insult at all. That's what I'm here for, man. I try to sing sweet lullabies. Sweet arena grinding lullabies. To put everyone to sleep. More units? Yes. Come on, 225, 225. Dude, 225. Oh my god. Oh, the arena crystal luck has been very real lately. Beautiful. Hobbit, this must be because you're here. Love you, bro. Love from India. Love right back to you, man. Shout out to all the people from India. Was the original strat because I'm struggling with him as well? A lot of those passive real art, they are, dude. I use the void strategy where I'm basically just dancing until my debuffs kill him. But what I was failing to do was to attack into Mordo's block when he gains power. I was just standing there doing nothing. And I realized, like, dude, this Mordo, he really doesn't have high block proficiency. I was doing like 1,000 damage a hit on my my medium attacks, at least. Probably a little less for the lights. But, you know, 4 hits into him, it's probably like 3,000 damage every time that he gains power. And I was just missing out on that damage. So, or more than that, like 6k every time he gains power, because, you know, you could do like 2 combos while he's getting power. And it's not recommended for other champions, but with Void, once I turn off his power gain, you know, I could attack into his block all I want. So yeah, I would do way more damage in less time if I did that. And that's what I'm going to do next time. In fairness, you had Mordo very low on multiple other runs. So close. Yeah, he was very low. Any champs for every fight in the path? Yeah, the paths they get kind of crazy. Yeah, for sure. He really sits and holds that block too. He'll help for sure. Shorten the fight. Yeah. Yep. What are your thoughts on Hulk Ragnarok? He's a good champion. Great champion if you're ever against an opponent that has passive damage against you, like Starburst nodes or Magic's Limbo. When's the next run? I don't know when the next run's gonna be. Like I really want to get back in there tonight, but I'm not gonna do that. I want to get back in there tonight. Small psych reference. But yeah, I just can't do it. I'm gonna go take a sneak peek in there real quick. But I'm not gonna stay. I'm gonna end the stream in a couple minutes here. Ooh, Hobbit, are you planning on streaming or anything, by the way? But I know I can get a couple of these lower paths done. So the path I did today, this was the path I did originally with this Hela. And then the path I did today was with this Diablo right here. And then I was trying to do this path next. And I made it to Mordo several times with all of my champions alive, and I just failed against him over and over. I'm fairly certain I could do this path too. This Drax was kind of annoying though. All or nothing with 100% power gain and limber. I might need to bust out a power control champion for that guy. I don't know. I'm excited to try out some of these other paths too. And then I did the 6-star gate too, but my champions were all dead except for Void when I got to Mordo. But I think now that I have Suicides on, I think I could do this path too. So, anywho, Brian H sent over a couple bucks. Thanks, man. Let me see if I can find a previous message from you. Inspiring me to improve my play. Love the itemless runs. Well, thanks, man. I love doing them. They're just time consuming. Otherwise, I would love to do them more, but yeah. Like technically, if I really wanted to, I can just sit here and play the game all day. But there are other things in life, so I got to pace myself with it. And I'm probably going to be grinding for Mysterio, and then I'm going to be flying into New York for the tournament, so I probably can't do any Act 6 until I return. We'll see, though. But dude, thank you for the 2. Oh, you're at work right now? Okay. Got it. Should have used She-Hulk? I don't have a She-Hulk. Who's the ideal champ for the Sinister boss fight? I've heard such horror stories about him. Captain Sparkles seems to be the #1. He's super tough though, man. I have to use like my entire team to just barely get him down. Hyperion's pretty decent. Medusa's pretty decent. Oh, well, if you have Heimdall, the Heimdall with synergy is great. You could use pretty much any champion then that's poison immune. People playing Quake style do wonders with that synergy. My poke about travel infos at some point? Okay. So no streams when you go to NY? I am planning on streaming while I'm there. If I was only going once, I probably wouldn't. But I gotta go 3 separate times over the summer. And they're 3-day trips every time. 9 days away? Dude, I don't even like having 1 day away from streaming. So, yeah. I'm going to bring my laptop. I'm going to bring all my stuff. Depending on what's going on, I may not stream some of the days. I don't know. Like the first night in, I'm going to want to try to get some sleep leading up to like doing the hosting, right? Otherwise, I'm just going to be, totally out of it and everything. Is Kabam paying for most of the trip? Yeah, they're paying for the flights. They're just not actually paying me any money. Bastards. Alright, but on that note, it is getting late. I'm heading out, guys. Gabe, the big D of the night, thank you so much. Thank you to all the other Ds as well. It is always, always, always appreciated, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. What do you think about Stranger Things? I've never seen Stranger Things, and I don't know. I might like it, but someone told me it was a mix between like Mighty Ducks and X-Files or something like that. I think that's what they said. And I love Mighty Ducks, so I'd probably enjoy that part of it. Just like kids doing weird things. But if it's about like spooky things or like strange things like that, then yeah, I'd rather see them play hockey. You know what I mean? Goonies? I mean, I did like the Goonies, so maybe I would like the show. I don't know. When it gets too real, and there's like is there actual like violence and scary type stuff? Like, it's not that I'd be scared of the show, all right? Don't get me wrong. I haven't seen anything on TV or in the movies that actually scared me in, I don't know, 15 years, ever since I was, like, basically an adult. Ever since I got a driver's license, there hasn't been, like, something that actually scared me. But I just don't find it entertaining. But, it's only when it gets to, like, the extremes, I guess, and maybe this doesn't go to those extremes. Watch first 1 or 2 episodes or first 5 minutes, maybe. I also just haven't, I just don't watch a lot of TV and movies and stuff. So if I'm ever looking for a new show to watch, I will give it a shot probably. But Gloria Amanda's told me that the newest season of Always Sunny is available, and that's probably going to take me a couple months to get through. So there's probably not going to be any new shows until after I watch that. It's sci-fi, bro. Yeah, see, I'm not really into the sci-fi stuff so much. But Eddie sent it over too, saying, "Wait, BG, just give me a sec to ask a question." Sure, man. Thank you very much for the 2. Before you even say it, I'm going to send some positive vibes your way. But sure. Yeah, I can't get into horror shows with child actors, honestly. I feel too bad for them. Do you? I guess I've never felt bad for them, but just never find it entertaining. A few months? It's only 10 episodes? Yeah. I don't watch a lot of TV. Like, okay, here's the thing. Anytime I'm really into a show or a movie, I want to watch it with Laura. And we only have like 1 day together. A week. And that day, like those days are probably going to be gone for those times I'm traveling. And normally we watch like, I don't know, 1 or 2 shows or a movie during that time, and then maybe do something else. That's usually all I watch it. Sometimes I'll watch something else by myself if I'm like doing a grind. But it's usually something that, you know, like we've already seen together, or something that I know she wouldn't be into. But even then, I rarely watch like movies or shows during like big grinds. I usually just, I don't know, YouTube or something else. Eddie, okay, wait, here we go. What do we got? All right, took Omega Red to rank 5. I'm going to use Omega Red, Rollick Domino for AQ offense. Going to a new alliance, and I can choose my lanes for map 6. What would you recommend for those offensive champs? Also positive vibes. All right. Omega Red to rank 5. I'm going to use Omega Red, Rollick, and Domino for AQ offense. Going to a new alliance, I can choose my lanes for map 6. What would you recommend for those offensive champs? Wait, what path? Is that what you're asking? What paths on map 6? Well, I mean, you have great coverage when it comes to poison immunity. Omega Red's super versatile, though. He can handle pretty much anything. Poison, bleed, it doesn't matter. But then with Red Hulk, you have like another champion that's also poison immune, so probably the more poison based paths. Omega Red's not good versus robots. Your other champions can handle them, really, but if you could avoid robots, it'd be nice, I guess. Yes, what paths would be best? And I'm running suicides. Okay. I don't really know all the paths, so I don't know if I could really help much in this situation, other than recommending, because you have 2 poison immune champions, to maybe go for the poison immune paths. This way, in case your Omega Red dies, you can back it up with Red Hulk or something. That's kind of all I got. Codicius saying path D, G, and A. I just guessed, too tired to think. Wow, I thought we actually had something here. Oh my god. Yeah, Eddie, sorry, man. Wish I had more advice for you. Sounds good to me. Thanks, BD. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm trying to drag the egg into the spinner, but it's not working. See? It's not just me. Okay, on that note, though, I really do have to get out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Good night, everybody.